What's up, fanboys and fangirls? Welcome to another edition of the FanTracks podcast coming to you from fanboysanonymous.com. I am your host, Tony Mango, and joining me on the panel for this episode is Chris Dace.
What up?
Chris Cheng.
Hello.
And Shaun Walker.
Fucking despise this movie.
Yeah, salty British guy is going to be watching Captain America, the Winter Soldier. That's what we're going to be doing here. If you don't know what the FanTracks podcast is, it's pretty simple. If you've listened to any kind of audio commentary of pretty much anything ever on like a DVD or whatever, basically the same thing. And since none of us actually worked on the movie, we can't talk about the kind of things that would go into those, like the production schedule and whatnot. But we're going to approach this a different way. It's going to be basically the same as if you were just sitting around and watching this movie and bullshitting with your friends, maybe drinking some beers, eating some pizza, whatever the case may be. I don't have any pizza, but I really wish that I did. And if you want to send some my way, go ahead. That'd be awesome. But we're going to crack some jokes. We're going to have some fun watching this, except for Shaun, because he hates the movie for some reason. Blasphemy. And what you're going to do is I'm going to give you a countdown of 3, 2, 1, play, and you're going to have your DVD or your stream or your Blu-ray or whatever you're watching this on, and that's going to be queued up. We're going to start off right with the Marvel logo, and it's not going to be any kind of like FBI warnings or DVD menus or anything like that that would kind of get in the way. So that's how you can sync it up and make sure that you watch it live with us, and everything should be good when it comes to that. So for those that are going to be syncing that up right now, and instead of those that are just like curious about listening to it outside of that, weirdos, you're going to get ready for that. 3, 2, 1, play. And just to give you a little bit of a reminder of where you're supposed to be at, we're at that Marvel logo right now. This is that fanfare that they added after a couple of years. You guys like that fanfare, by the way?
Yeah.
Nope. What fanfare? Or am I just oblivious to the world?
It was, I think Thor: The Dark World was the first one.
Oh, doing this whole flip through the pages thing?
No, the pages have always been there, but the
Music.
kind of thing.
Oh.
They were like, we need to sound like New Line Cinema or something.
Yeah, before, like I think 2003 Daredevil just had the page flips, and that's it. That's when they started getting aggressive with the page flipping.
Aggressive page flipping.
On your left, fucking on your right, mate.
Well, you guys drive on the wrong side of the road. You can't talk about
Fuck,
that.
hate this fucking. This is the fucking. I fucking hate this film.
We're talking
I
about
give
this.
them credit for making Washington, D.C. look so good.
Yeah, and so clean at this hour.
Was he the fucking Flash or something? Is he? Look at him.
Well, I mean, he was Human Torch, nice Captain America. He might be the next Flash.
I'd fucking push him in the fucking lake. Was that against the law?
Actually, I'm not sure if you could just like go into the water. No one's gonna stop you.
I don't know, but I'm kind of tempted if I ever go back to Washington to try to run by somebody and just say on your left.
I'll totally do the Anthony Mackie and sit by a tree.
I like in this movie how they just start off right off the bat. They're just like, here's Sam Wilson. And you're like, I buy them being friends.
Well, they ran for an hour, so now they're friends. This is the magical friendship run.
Oh, I use rock for pillows, boo.
I feel like I'm going to sink right to the floor of the ocean for 70 years.
Oh, now you just fry everything.
Yeah, it's so much better.
Yeah, he's like in way more shape than the average American. You know what I mean?
It's
Is
kind of
that true?
annoying to see how in shape Chris Evans is.
Yeah, that's upsetting.
This
Star
list, they
Wars.
changed on like different countries. So if
Yeah.
you're watching it in like Japan, they've got like Old Boy, I think, on there and stuff. Or North Korea or wherever that movie was from, I can't remember.
North Korea is just like pictures of King Jong-il.
Yeah. Black Widow. Of course with a black car. Looking all hot.
You figure she wants to blend in, like a car that like makes sense to this area. Because if you look at that, like you're like rich or spy. You know what I mean? Like that's exactly what they would drive.
Something that struck me in the right direction. That doesn't make any sense, but I'm going to go with it anyway. When I saw this movie, I was just like, you know what? I'm really glad that they made his hair blonder. Because that's something that bugged me about Avengers and the first Avenger was his hair was a little too dark. Like Steve Rogers is a blonde in the comics. They made him like
so
blonder
just
tips in this one.
Oh, you mean he wasn't Aryan enough for you?
Yeah. Here's Crossbones. This is the dude that's in the Purge movies now, right?
Yeah, him.
I haven't seen Purge 2 yet.
Oh, he's basically the Punisher in Purge 2.
Oh God, the Purge! Don't get me started. I think I should actually no. I'd rather watch this than the Purge.
So when I first saw this, I totally forgot that George St-Pierre was this movie. So when that happened, I was just like, oh, they're just going after George St-Pierre. Like, they're not going after like whatever his code name was, but I was like, they're just gonna try to get GSP.
He's just like, hey Cap, you want to go take down an MMA guy?
Yeah, that's like, oh, okay.
And
He went
like,
rogue.
why not?
I wish I was dead. Would have to watch this shit then.
What is it that you don't like about this movie? It's widely considered one of the top 3, if not the best, Marvel Cinematic Universe movies.
I don't know. I just find the plot just too long and boring and dull and just shit in general.
See, I thought because you consider this movie like Captain Colonialist or like Captain Rebel or something in the British opinion.
I quite actually like Captain America in the comic books.
Well, see, the first Avenger has a 79 and a 74 on the Rotten Tomatoes scores. This has an 89 and a 92, so
Well, Batman vs. Superman is what, 12?
a lot of people hated it.
And
I
that's,
didn't, but
I consider it my favorite superhero film of all time. Up there with the Incredible Hulk. Can we do the Incredible Hulk instead? Can we just rewind?
You have such a weird taste in films.
he's like, I don't know if I like that The Dark Knight. I think I'd rather watch something like Batman 66.
I feel like he goes up like, what movies do you hate? Oh, I love that. That's a great movie.
To be fair, I would rather watch the Batman 66 films than The Dark Knight. I fucking hate that fucking Christopher Nolan shit.
Here's the best test. Did you like Ghost Rider?
No, God no.
Thank
All
God.
right, well, at least at least you passed that one. Well, see, opening scene like this, opening action scene, Captain America kicking ass. He's taking in an entire boat on his own, and he's doing more action, better action too, than anything we had seen in even Avengers.
Yeah. Way more violent and gritty. This would have been the climax of the Avengers first movie.
Mm-hmm.
And he would have worn a worse suit too. I like his suit in this one. Very like military tactical, and it's like I like how they changed it up a little bit to be a reference to a different comic book suit that he had. Like they're obviously not going to use like the dragon scale thing, but yeah, Moose Paw. Fucking Crossbones. Boom.
So I always like these banters, this normal banter in superhero movies. Where they're still going about their day, even though their normal day is like insane.
Yeah, like this would be something that people would be talking about for like years and years. Just that one crazy thing that I did, and they're just kind of like, it's Friday.
Yeah.
Love the music too. Very simple.
Simple, but not iconic. Like, I don't know the music from The Winter Soldier. But I can tell you, like, the score through a lot of the Nolan movies, or, like, even Batman vs. Superman. I can tell you theme songs.
Well, Batman v Superman was just bah, 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 bah. It's like,
Can we sing the Captain America theme from the first film? That shit was badass.
Do you mean the old Captain America throws this mighty shield?
No, the fucking musical score.
Star
that they had
Spangled
in
Man?
Yeah, that was fucking great.
Was that playing when he was punching out Hitler?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably always playing in his head. She's hot. Just a random extra. Batroc.
This is what happens when you have like French terrorists. You know, like how easy they get taken out.
Captain America lands, he just like coughs and they're like, we surrender. And there goes all the French people watching this video.
Well, you seen the French play Call of Duty, man? All they do is hide in the fucking stairs.
Kind of convenient that you've got George Batroc and George St-Pierre, and they both have an S at the end for George. But he works. Like, I buy into him being Batroc the Leaper. Like, you weren't going to have a full movie about that character. And
No.
I love when they take, like, something like that and they incorporate it in, like, an opening scene like this. Because one action scene, more than enough for the Leaper. They get a guy who pulls off the character looks-wise. He pulls off the character, like, the athleticism of the character, and...
Yeah, just by his actions. Because if you see the Leaper in any version, like early versions, he looks like a sex fiend.
He might have been doing that on this boat. It's what's the thing from It's Always Sunny Dace, the boat thing that Dennis is talking about.
Oh, where you have to like passive aggressively back them into where they can't say no.
Yeah. It's like the intimidation or something.
They can't go anywhere. They're stuck with you. They have to have sex with you.
Yeah, that's his plan. Batroc the implication. That's what it is. Batroc the Leaper's plan is just the implication. He wants Sitwell. Which even Sitwell, just like this random dude that pops up in a one shot and in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and, you know, incorporate him in the movie, and he's one of these Hydra, spoiler alerts, which again, if you're watching this movie for the first time and you're listening to us at the same time, you're weird. Don't do that. But
Spoiler alert, this movie sucks dick.
Incorporating Sitwell as one of these Hydra moles was like, Sitwell's a bad guy? What the fuck? The fucking little egghead dude? Natasha. That would have been illegal in MMA.
I'm pretty sure Shield is illegal in MMA. You can't just like whip that in.
Look at him pulling Kylo Ren, hitting himself.
Speaking of Kylo Ren, I checked out your video earlier on. It's pretty good.
The commentary track?
Yeah.
Or the Fanalized?
The finalized.
People listening to this, go check out Fanalized, episode 1.
It's pretty artistic the way you did the images and everything. I like the helmet in this.
Yeah, the helmet's good.
More so than the last one. That's the only positive I can say about this film.
Well,
Also, George St-Pierre smiling, super creepy.
Well, see, there you go. It's the implication. He got him to take a helmet off. Pretty soon he's going to take the rest off. Now, here's one of my issues with the movie. The way that this fight ends...
Like that?
It's just kind of like, huh.
A Roman Reigns match?
Yeah. Well, he is super soldier.
Yeah.
Superman.
Spear! It's over.
That'd be great if there's just like a scene in Civil War where he goes, ooh.
Or does the fucking fist lock thing.
Yeah, and Pyro goes off.
Yeah, is Captain America doing a Superman punch? What the fuck?
He's fighting for Samoa now?
Although I think Iron Man does do a Superman punch if you look at that preview.
Yeah, you know what? He might. Just another Friday. That's to you, Omi Jr. Now, this could come up at any time, but I figured, what the hell, why not talk about it now? When they originally announced that the Russo brothers were going to be directing this movie, I was just like, you got to be kidding me. What? Now, I love Community, but I was just like, you can't have the people that do Community doing Captain America. That doesn't make any sense. And these guys killed it. And, you know, Civil War hasn't come out yet. We're recording this on April 17th. But early reviews are that it's even better and it's the best Marvel movie that's been released to date. A lot of people are even saying that it's one of the best action movies, period. And it's like, these guys are working on Infinity War. They usurped Joss Whedon. It's crazy. These comedy directors can do a political thriller better than these people that work on serious movies.
Joss also turned into a bitch.
Oh, he really did. He just like...
He folded.
Yeah.
He was just like, I don't want to kill Quicksilver.
Yeah. It's my baby. Don't touch my baby. This is Marvel's baby. Fuck off.
They're just like, yeah,
Olsen's
this is
dead
Kevin
in
Feige.
Marvel.
Now, Shaun, you were saying before, your Nick Fury is David Hasselhoff.
No, my Nick Fury is the one from the fucking Spider-Man fucking film, TV show. Back in the day, that was based off David Hasselhoff. This is not Nick Fury. This is some dude with an eye patch.
Shaft.
He was Shaft.
This fucking prick. You know what really pissed me off about this film the most? Is that they showed all the best bits in the fucking trailer.
I don't think so.
Batman vs Superman.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, wow.
Yeah, you can never complain about a trailer since they released Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, that was
I
one of
can.
the worst
I
trailers.
did.
Reveal our.
Anybody
let's
know
reveal
if the
Wonder
eye
Woman.
patch
That could be a
switches
shock
place at
value.
any time?
No, because he's not Chameleon, dude.
That would be great if they did that in a movie. Oh God, please don't tell me Chameleon's the villain of the Spider-Man movie that's coming out. Spider-Man
Dog.
Homecoming.
Fucking class.
I'm hearing Vulture.
Oh god, it better not be Vulture.
I'm hearing
Another,
Michael
another
Keaton
dude
as
who can
Vulture.
fucking fly.
But that'd just be funny because he was like the fake Birdman, and now he's actually a real Birdman.
Yeah. Batman, Birdman, Bird.
I'd much rather Scorpion to be the villain, to be fair. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I've never seen a live action Scorpion.
I saw one at the zoo. Cap villains, though, he doesn't have a whole lot, and they haven't really, like... We got Baron Zemo in this next movie. They're doing a whole idea of, like... Sort of like a, more political spy thing with this one, where they don't put as much focus on Winter Soldier, but he is the villain in it. The only thing we really haven't done yet is Flag Smasher. And I'm like, I don't know if we can really do a movie of Flag Smasher.
Yeah, like, because Cap, like, he went through that whole propaganda phase. He went through the whole, like, it's with the Times villains. You know, like, he fought a lot of, like, goofy 70s villains that matched the Times. It was like, he fought a drug dealer. He fought a pimp. Like,
Yeah,
And
like,
then-
you're ruining America with your drugs.
yeah, he fought a lot of those. And that's why his most iconic villains are, like, usually propaganda pieces or something that, like, other superheroes fight too.
I do like the argument in
Quite
this
done
one,
with
though, of the whole, like, you can't use fear to get protection. It's not right. Makes
What's
sense.
wrong with it? Batman does it.
Well, Batman's Batman. I'm sure if Nick Fury had Batman and S.H.I.E.L.D., there would be no problem. And there wouldn't be no Hydra either.
But, like, Batman doesn't have, like, a death machine orbiting around Gotham, even though that would be way more effective.
He does have the Watchtower.
That's Justice League, though.
Yeah, but he funded it.
He built it.
Yeah, that's true.
He was just kind of like, you know what would be a nice touch for this Watchtower? Big nuclear missile laser beam kind of thing.
Yeah, but instead of hovering over, like, a dangerous area, it's, like, hovering off of this, like, peaceful community.
Wonder how many people went to the museum after this film just to see if like Cap would show up.
Shut up. I walked through. Going
Well,
to the
if you were-
Smithsonian, like, where's the Captain America exhibit?
If you were Chris Evans, wouldn't you actually do that?
Just hang
Like,
around
oh
here.
God, yeah.
Just hang around wearing the same outfit. You know, you got the cap on, and if anybody says anything to you, you just go. Shh.
Like, even if you're like an actor and there's still like a museum, there's still a museum exhibit with your face on it. You know, like this is pretty big. If this was a real museum,
Yeah,
Did you see the Damien Dark cameo?
Damien Dark. Oh, yeah. I'm like, I forget that he was Dum Dum. Which, you know what? That's a foreshadowing. He plays a character named Dum Dum, and then when he goes to Arrow, the series turns dumb.
Yeah.
I'm done watching that show.
It's
Oh, yeah?
tough.
You got 2 more episodes, dude. You may as well finish it.
No, they don't get my my viewing.
They don't get my viewing anyways.
You just stream it.
I stream my shit, yeah. Oh, look, it's Bucky. Guess who turns up? Oh, yeah, go fuck yourself, fucking movie. Fucking this shit.
hey man,
So-
it took him like 40 years in comic time, in real time, for a return to Bucky.
Yeah, there was that whole stretch of time where the go-to phrase, there's Peggy, was nobody ever stays dead in comics except for Bruce Wayne's parents, Bucky, and Jason Todd, and Uncle Ben. And then eventually it was not Jason Todd, and then eventually it was not Bucky, and now it's just Uncle Ben and
Oh, Uncle Ben, yeah, is always dead. Even if they bring him back, it's always like a illusion. It's never like, oh yeah, he's now he's a superhero.
superhero Uncle Ben.
So Haley Atwell is probably the most paid, right? She's in everything that she shouldn't be in.
They got their use out of her.
Yeah, they really did.
2 seasons of Agent Carter. They got her in this movie. They got her in
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Like,
She's in Civil War too, isn't she? Like she's at least building it.
she better die in Civil War, for fuck's sake. She's half dead in this movie.
That was harsh, Tony.
Yeah, man, dark.
Damn.
But this scene really got to me. Like, I'm like, this seems like not. It shouldn't be in this movie. Like, it's so well like emotional that I feel like this was done by someone else.
Well, this was the scene that made me convinced. I mean, I was liking the movie leading up to this already, but I had my reservations still about the Russo brothers, and this scene made me go, "Oh fuck, they get it." Like,
But it's so sad. You know, like this is not super. This is not like comic booky. This is just like realistic.
she's got like 6 bottles of pills, and
It's also
Yeah,
creepy. They did
Super like memory loss, dementia. I just
talking about the makeup being creepy.
Now they're gonna get up
Isn't
and
it like
dance.
CG?
And...
I think it might be CG.
It's
Probably a
just
little
weird.
bit of both.
Oh, we can do it our best. Do you reckon he bent her over the bed and fucked her afterwards? Made up for lost time.
you would break her in two. Like that would seem like it would kill her.
Maybe that's how she dies in Civil War. He's like, oh, she's not going to remember it anyway.
I know she's got that like Finding Dora problem.
They're like, we've paid Haley Atwell too much. We're going to get Ellen DeGeneres to play her in Civil War.
No. Fuck me, no. I fucking hate
I
that
would
whole
hate that.
lesbian bitch.
Wow.
Talk about me being harsh about that. She should
Destroying
die
a lot
there.
of viewers right now.
Yeah, how earnest of a scene was this? Like, if you would have told me leading up to the movie, all right, we're going to get a scene where Nick Fury dies, I would have been like, you know what? I buy it.
Nick
Okay,
Fury
but
doesn't die, though.
We're also going to get a scene where he uses this old suit from the first movie. I'd be like, I wouldn't think that would happen, but okay. We're also going to get a scene of dementia Peggy Carter. I've been like, fucking really? Like,
You figure like with all the technology they have, they still want to figure out something to give her.
yeah, some little like injection that's like anti-Alzheimer.
She's like a founding member of Shield, and they just like watched her like get ill, like, and they have like super technology here. They brought Coulson back from the dead. They couldn't cure her.
in
What
Civil
is it
War,
with
she's
everybody's
like, I've
skin
just
in
been
this
in
film?
Tahiti this whole time. It's a magical place.
Everybody's skin looks awful on this film. It's like they just didn't use Clarissa or some shit. Nick Fury's got spots. Fucking Black Widow's got spots. The only one who hasn't got spots is fucking Captain America.
Because he's flawless. Also, be grateful that your quality is probably HD. Mine is not.
This guy, his face looks like it's half melted off his face. Like,
What, Robert Redford?
yeah,
Why even give him chairs? Like, the chairs are real. Why give him chairs?
Oh yeah, I never noticed that the chairs are real. What the fuck? That doesn't make much sense. They're like, my hologram gets tired.
it's like what they do in the Yoda Council. You know, the Yoda Council, fucking Star Wars Council, Jedi Council. Get there in the end, but they all have their own little dedicated seats. So when they're there, they can sit in it, and when they're not there, the hologram's sitting there.
Well, even when Yoda was walking down the hallway, he was like, I ain't walking, I'm floating. Sitting down.
He's
That's
quite
'cause he was a
possibly the
lazy
laziest Jedi ever.
Yeah, like he's got the cane, he doesn't need it. No wonder the Sith took over, you lazy ass. I like the reference to Iron Man coming up. It's pretty good. It's just a little... You gotta get Iron Man to come to my birthday party, or my kid's birthday party, or whatever it was.
Like, out of all the people to show up, Iron Man is like the worst one, right? Like, or besides the Hulk, like he's like a known alcoholic playboy. You know? So I'm
You
just
gotta
like,
get the Hulk to show up to my niece's birthday party where he can wreck everybody. That one little kid that picks on her, he's gonna pick her up and punt her into like the desert. Yeah, you don't want Tony Stark mingling. He's gonna be all drunk.
How old is the niece? Like 18. Like, you don't want Tony there.
Ah, yeah.
He's like, what state are we in? 16's legal, right? Right. Cap now is thinking, well, your story sucks compared to mine. I've been frozen for 70 years.
Oh, your Afghan stories are nothing when I had to punch Hitler. Like, he's comparing wars.
He's like, oh man, that IED really sucks, but you know, I dealt with a fucking Infinity Stone.
When I first saw this, I thought it was like an AA meeting.
Nah, the Stark would be in the AA meeting.
That's where you should have been. Instead of being that like weird techno virus.
It really should have been about him being drunk.
Oh, I bet he comes back alive.
Riley?
Yeah. He'll be the villain in the next film, probably.
Baron Riley Zemo. He's like, yeah, that kind of sucks, dude, but I fought Red Skull.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I know I would brag about my powers. You would be humble bragging all the time.
He's like, you ever have like that one that got away? And he's like, yeah. And he goes, yeah, well, mine just got Alzheimer's and is old now, so shut up. Hair is a little bit less blonde in the scene.
Oh, you fall in a war? I fall in a world war.
I was the figurehead of a world war. You're Sam Wilson. I have cards made of me.
There's a museum.
Yeah. I go there like once a week, dude. I actually was a big fan of this scene watching the movie.
This is where he fucking... this is fucking bullshit.
Why?
This is the most unrealistic thing I have ever seen on fucking television.
Like
Really?
driving like this? Easy driving through
Yeah.
Because it's not.
Man, I don't buy that Sam Jackson can drive with one hand on the steering wheel.
The whole fact that he can, like, eject down.
Like, I like that. That had to be an ad lib.
racist.
I mean, driving while black in New York City, so.
That's DC.
Oh, it is DC, yeah. Oh, you're right. Still, DC traffic is awful.
Also, you can't find anywhere to eat in that damn
Fractured the
area.
character.
Remember that Dace we went to that rally and we couldn't find shit?
Yeah.
It's like, can we find like at least a McDonald's? Yeah, the McDonald's is like 40 minutes away.
And all the food there was ridiculously expensive if you did find something.
There's like a normal cheeseburger's $20.
Oh, aren't you guys like senator's sons or something? Like, why are you in DC?
Yeah. Don't you guys just have like Panera Bread deliver stuff to wherever you are? It'd be kind of awesome.
No, but Burger King now delivers alcohol to you.
Goddamn UK.
Like this idea, you got 6 guys, or well, 4 of them. They've got machine guns, and they're standing right next to it, and they're like, "Yeah, but we should get the battering ram instead."
Here's the thing: they knew ahead of time to like bring this. You know what I mean? That's one purpose is to like batter ram a door.
Not even the president of the United States has got a fucking car like this. I mean, JFK's head got blown up, like, and now look at this.
Well,
Oh,
JFK's issue wasn't that it needed to stop itself from a battering ram. He had an open top.
It was also the 60s.
Yeah. And not a comic book movie.
See, according to like X-Men Days of Future's Past, like Magneto was there, so
Yeah, it's all his fault. Which, was that supposed to be true in the movie? Like, I got the implication that he might have been lying about.
I think it's
trying to save
vague.
him.
It's left to be vague where he's telling the truth or not.
I totally took it as truth.
It'd be more interesting if it was truth.
Like, yeah, he did it. And that makes sense why the magic bullet happened. Like in real life, not even a movie.
That'd be a hell of a lot more interesting if it was the real life story.
Wait, that's fiction?
I mean, I do buy into the conspiracy theories of Jack Ruby being in on it. And that's why he got killed in prison. And that's why Oswald got killed by Jack Ruby. But Magneto stretches it at least a little bit. How annoying would it be if Iron Man's Jarvis was that voice?
Oh my god. He's not charming at all.
Although I'm not going to be used to the new voice in Civil War. I think it's going to take me a little while.
Like Scarlett? Whatever her name was?
Friday?
Friday,
yeah. Jocasta was one of them, right?
Yeah. Jocasta was actually the spawn of Ultron or something.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the one, the metal chick.
Yeah.
Where it was like, did you really need to make it have boobs?
The cartoon even switched to Friday. Like, they're
Really?
prepping kids. Yeah. They're like, deal with it. It's coming.
Somebody needs to make a Rebecca Black joke during the movie.
Friday.
So I love how this car rammed people and no blood. Like, Nick Fury's got blood. A guy got his legs crushed by this SUV. No blood.
He'll just pop up in the next movie and have a wheelchair bomb. Actually, you know what? Scoot McNairy is in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Like this guy from Batman vs. Superman?
Yeah. He was in the Hail to the King or whatever it was called. That one shot that they say that the Mandarin's real.
Yeah.
He was the interviewer.
Yep.
The one shot where they tried to fix the fuck up they did.
Yeah, that's basically what they did. They were like, sorry, guys.
It's like, come on, we mess up once.
Which, you know what? Speaking of that, when I saw Iron Man 3 and then they went that route, I was like, oh, god damn it. And then I saw Thor the Dark World and I'm like, oh, man, this sucks too. I was getting worried about Phase 2. I was thinking that, like, they put all their eggs in the basket of Avengers and then they ran out of ideas. And then Captain America Winter Soldier comes out and I'm like, this is the best one ever. I buy into this stuff now. Like,
except, like, okay, so for this scene, I already suspected, because I saw this, like, 8 times in the trailer. Like, Shaun mentioned, like, that was the problem about some Marvel movies, is that they show you these, like, built-up moments already chopped up in the trailer. So I'm not, like, shocked or, like, not expecting this.
well, were you guys all familiar with the idea that Bucky was the Winter Soldier before you went into this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I read the comics, so...
Yeah.
So,
Same.
The people that I know that weren't were actually kind of shocked that it was Bucky.
Really? Because like the marketing behind it showed like his face like so many times without the mask.
Mm-hmm. And
Pretty
some
sure-
people were just kind of like, "That was Bucky." It's like,
Didn't IMDb even list him? Like they didn't even try to hide it.
yeah, it was just Bucky Barnes / Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Just terrible, like how to promote the movie.
Sometimes IMDb is really bad like that. Like it'll just be like Bruce Willis / Ghost the whole time. One issue I do have about this movie, Sharon Carter is very underutilized.
Yeah. I'm surprised like they didn't try to cross her over into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, because like she's not that busy, right? Like Emily VanCamp doesn't do shit.
Yeah. Just like even a couple like they got Lady Sif to do stuff, and I feel like she does more.
She needs to do me.
Ah, there it is.
Jamie Alexander.
Like if you can cross Lady Sif into the series, why can't you bring Agent 13?
At least one episode, you know, like just have her come in and talk about like how she's banging Cap now.
Oh,
Or
this is the slag off the Revenge show. Yeah.
Never saw it.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
The slag off the Revenge show. Oh wow.
Alison Brie was in the running to play her.
Oh, I love Alison Brie.
She's like one of my top favorite celebs right now.
She was in Get Hard, the Kevin Hart and Will Ferrell movie.
Insert joke.
She was in like this ridiculous lingerie. Dear God.
Heading over.
But she had to dance against Will Ferrell, so that makes it even weirder.
Yeah, that sucked. But like beforehand,
Yeah, beforehand it's awesome. Like you
But
don't
it-
see Will Ferrell imagery in that.
also kind of gave me hope having Will Ferrell's body type.
What I don't get is why does Captain America need all those shot glasses that he just walked past? The motherfucker can't get drunk.
Well, see, he bought them all, hoping that if he lined up a bunch of shots and drank them real quick, that he could get drunk. And it didn't work. So then he was like, "Well, I already bought them." So
Like, wouldn't you try like harder drugs just to get like some sort of feeling? You know, like when you be like doing meth and like that's your alcohol.
Oh,
the
no,
first
that
thing
would be-
Cap
that
does
would
when
be
he
great.
gets thawed out, he's just kind of like, "Oh man, I need to get drunk. Oh fuck, that doesn't work. Give me some like heroin."
Just cooking heroin on a spoon. Watch that shit. Captain America, high on drugs. Great.
That's the next film. Captain America: High on drugs. The war on drugs is what he's gonna fight.
He'll take them all.
I think we're a little bit more than that. Goes in for a kiss.
Yeah. Finally, someone says, "No, too gay."
Where the fuck's the blood then? He just got shot in the fucking chest.
It's a magical world without blood, except for on his face. If it hits your face, you will bleed.
There should be like a puddle of blood drag and shit.
Also, like he shot him with like a tank buster, so Nick Fury would be like split in two.
Yeah, but he's Nick Fury. Life model decoy. They still haven't incorporated that in the movie. I'm surprised.
Ooh, too weird to explain like robots.
I feel like they're semi doing it with Coulson and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, kind of like a more biological version.
Yeah. And
Although he
gave
does
him
have a
fake
robotic
hand
hand now.
Yeah. Like they're slowly getting to it. Like if they want to kill somebody off, because they're supposed to kill somebody in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. by the end of the season.
Somebody's got to pick up those fucking papers.
And fix that wall. Somebody's
So-
going to be like, "What happened to the wall here? Captain America?" What?
That prick has total disregard to our house.
Typical American, just wrecking shit.
See the fucking Kool-Aid man? What the hell?
Maybe that's what Winter Soldier busted through the window with, or the wall through.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't an actual tank busting like round. It was just he shot the Kool-Aid man.
A shitty way to go. Kool-Aid man bursting through you. Oh yeah.
It could be worse. Kool-Aid's kind of sweet.
You're like, I haven't had Kool-Aid in a while.
Yeah, I haven't had it
This
in like
is
20 years.
another retarded thing. They hide the USB in a fucking vending machine.
I like how
Like,
Sean's
what the
going to talk
fuck?
about the movie.
Yeah, you know what? That's another scene, though, that if you would have told me ahead of time, we're going to have a scene where Captain America retrieves important evidence out of a vending machine, I would have been like, what? Is that like for a comedic joke? Like, or no, it's serious, like, spy shit.
Like, nobody's gonna see that shit and like, ooh, free USB. I fucking want to see what's on that.
Well, they
What
might have,
size it
but
is.
I mean, if you've ever put any money in those kind of things, you realize that like it gets stuck half the time. Somebody probably tried to get it and they ended up getting like
That's why you shake the machine.
fig bar instead.
I do like how Samuel Jackson did not get in shape for this role.
The
You know,
only-
this is the time when dad bods were in, right? Apparently, that
Nick
was a
Fury
thing.
gods.
Nick Fury. Yeah, I mean, like he's supposed to be like a super soldier himself still, right? And nope.
He just got fat with moobs.
Yeah, he's practically in better shape than I am, and he's what 60 something.
Yeah. I get it's like his late 60s, but in a superhero movie, he's got like the most normal body right now.
He survived more in Die Hard than he did in this fucking film.
Yeah, that was like 30 years ago. Actually, was that like 30 years ago?
Those two things like that.
Like 20.
My heart. We're like 30 years ago.
Yeah, I'm sad. And it's not because Nick Fury's dead.
Oh yeah, he died.
He's not
It's
dead.
because
though.
I'm very close to death.
Right, so when you were in the cinema watching this shit for the first time, right? Was you like me and like, yeah, he's not dead?
Oh, yeah.
Well, comics ruined us.
Yeah, the fact that Marvel Comics is referred to as having a revolving door of death kind of makes me go, nobody's dead.
Yeah.
Except Uncle Ben.
Well, yeah,
Should
you
be
gotta kill that
established.
fucker. They haven't even announced that Uncle Ben's in the new Spider-Man Homecoming movie, and I still assume they're gonna kill him off.
Whoever they're gonna like make Uncle Ben, it better not be like Martin Sheen because he's like a good actor that they just misutilize. You know, like you have to get like a nobody that gets killed off, and you're just like, okay, now show me Spider-Man.
Well, if Marissa Tomei is Aunt May, which that's like
It's a hot
crazy,
Aunt May. It's just...
so
Uncle
the
Ben
joke
should be
I
gone.
keep making is Aunt May, Aunt definitely, but it's got to be somebody around her age. So
Uncle Ben should be John Hamm.
Jesus Christ, that's awesome. But it'll be like, I don't want to see him die. That's just too weird.
John Hamm should be Scorpion.
He should be everything.
He should be Spider-Man.
How is John Hamm not in some kind of superhero universe yet?
Well,
He should have been Lex Luthor, man.
he should have been Lex Luthor, Batman, any of those things. He's got the chin.
Instead, he's doing the unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
How great would it have been if just like an outtake of the scene, Cap just orders Eclipse gum instead.
Just
Like,
steals
he's,
a whole
he's
boat.
looking over there, then he just smashes it and takes gum, and he's just like, "What? I'm Captain America. Fuck you." Punches a hole through the wall. Now go call that person to fix this wall too. By the way, Robert Redford, way to ruin the fact that you're a villain in your goddamn interviews, dude. Promoting this movie, he's like, yeah, I'm playing Alexander Pierce, the villain of the movie. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, should I? Well, I mean, I'm playing Alexander Pierce, somebody who may be a villain.
Yeah, a lot of actors in some like geek movies, they just don't know like the implications of what they're saying.
The boat stuff.
Like did you ever see the interviews with Harrison Ford about Force Awakens, where like he like accidentally kind of reveals what's going to happen to him?
No, I never saw that, but I always assumed that he was going to die.
Oh man,
He's been begging to get killed for years.
Yeah, he was like, can you kill me off in Empire? And they're like, nah. And he's like, fine. Can you kill me off in Return of the Jedi? Nah.
Then he went on Kimmel afterwards and kind of bitched about it. He's like, you put 25 years in, and then there's nothing. And like, what's your advice for the new Han Solo? Don't do it.
Yeah, that was like, what?
So either he was drunk the entire time, or guy forgets what he says.
He's supposed to be back in the next one, too.
Really?
It's like, even Han Solo doesn't die, I guess.
probably as a flashback.
Yeah, probably Force Vision or something.
Nah, there's no way he would have connected with the Force to be a ghost.
That's not how the Force works.
Yeah. That was the greatest scene in cinematography history. We'll just use the Force. That's not how it works.
Batroc. No, Batroc. Back in the day, if they would have been able to make these movies back then, Robert Redford would have been a great Captain America.
Yeah.
Well, like he hasn't aged since like the 90s. He looks like exactly what he looks like in the 90s. So everything like in the 70s when he was kind of like younger looking, like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Yeah, he was actually in the running for Superman for a little bit.
What? I've dozed off.
We're talking about how much you hate Superman.
Going back to the Uncle Ben thing, Sean Bean would have been a great Uncle Ben.
Oh yeah, actually.
You know what? That's the easiest way to do it in the next movie. Just introduce him as Sean Bean in the credits, and everybody goes, "Oh, he's dead," and then you don't even have to film the scene.
But like people go like, "Why is Sean Bean like trying to be an American for just like 10 seconds he's in the movie?"
With great power comes great responsibility. Oh,
nope, just caught a bullet. Sean Bean needs to be in one of these movies, man. He'd be such a good villain. Or hero for a couple different things.
Just to die.
Shit, you know what the best casting would have been? If they would have cast him as Ares in Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I'd buy him being somebody who starts World War I.
Oh, easily.
And then gets killed.
It's so hard to watch movies with him, man. Every time I see him in the credits, like, well, no, I'm done. I'm not watching this. I can't watch him die for the 30th time.
Swear to God, the entire time I'm watching The Martian, I'm like, oh, he's gonna die.
Right?
Like he's on Mars.
Yeah, he's not the guy on Mars, and I'm still thinking he's gonna die.
I watched Pixels, and he was in that.
Yeah.
Like, he's dead. This is great. It just ruined the whole movie, even though the movie sucked.
Yeah, I assumed that he was gonna get pixelated.
Yeah. Instead, he hugged the other guy. And the guy, he kind of died a little bit. Credibility-wise.
Yeah, I wanted to call myself watching that movie.
God, that movie's terrible. Pull Pac-Man. Got mistreated.
Better than Ridiculous 6. That was garbage.
Big fan of this elevator scene.
Well, you mean the one that they showed in the trailer like umpteen times?
Yeah, it's still awesome though. It was awesome in the trailer.
Yeah, but again, you see it, the hype, and then like that was like I think one of the reveal trailers. Then like the third cut of it was just like the whole fight basically.
You know what also kind of bothered me about this movie? You have the whole show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Why couldn't you have just like a background cameo of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. instead of Danny Hughes?
Like just one scene where he's walking by like Fitzsimmons.
Yeah.
That's like TV rights and movie rights are different.
And plus nobody watches Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, but for the people that do, like, I would have marked out if like Sky would have popped up. Especially if she would have been naked.
I'm assuming they're going to be in the Inhumans movie. They better be, since we're wasting all our time with Inhumans.
Right now, the rumor going around is that they're not doing the movie.
Good, because the Inhuman storyline sucks.
Mm-hmm. And they're already doing it in the TV show, so it's like, just do it on TV, you know?
But it sucks like Coulson doesn't get to come back to any of these.
That pisses me off, man. Like, he needs to come back in Infinity War at the very least.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's the cool... Like, he should be in Civil War. He's the one trying to hold S.H.I.E.L.D. together and shit like that. Like,
look at this bald motherfucker. Looks like he's got Down syndrome or something.
Equal opportunity employers, S.H.I.E.L.D.
Well, I mean, if that's the truth, like, that's different, right? So isn't that like a superhero thing? 23 chromosomes?
That dude does have a scar on the back of his head, though. I just noticed that. Maybe they were like, you need to be bald for this, and they cut him by accident when they were shaving his head.
Yeah, they say nothing personal, but he's clearly part of Hydra. It's always been personal. It's Captain America.
Why do they always have to kick the fucking knee?
Because it hurts, dude.
I know it fucking hurts.
Yeah, that's why. They're good at their job. Like that guy. Pulling a Boston ass.
Ballsy move.
Why would you try to shock the dude that's got an insulated suit on right now?
Like, wouldn't it be easier to attack him in, like, in the bathroom or a
Yeah.
shower?
Or sleeping. Like, hey, Cap's taking a nap. All right. Trank him.
Or shit, just like hand him a glass of water and go like, "You thirsty?" And it's got drugs in it.
I guess 'cause
Actually, that probably wouldn't work because he can't get drunk. So you'd probably have to like inject him with like horse tranquilizers and stuff.
Well, he can get, like, knocked out, so wouldn't, like beating him with, like, a robot make more sense?
Beating him, like you pick up a robot and hit him with it.
Again, like, you're a super company, like, that just makes things that shouldn't exist, right? So they just think, yeah, 8 guys in an elevator, that should do it. Like, not even superhero guys, just regular guys in their team.
Maybe they did like tests and they found out that like 8 is his limit.
Then they used that shot from the first film. Feels like they did. Captain America jumping over some shit on a bike.
Captain America jumps over shit on a bike. This to me felt a little video game-ish. Like, do you guys ever play that the game Captain America the Avengers for like I think it's Super Nintendo, maybe?
No.
Oh, I mean, like, that beat 'em up that he was in?
Yeah, it was you could play as Vision, Hawkeye, Iron Man, or Cap.
Yep, I did play that. I played that in the arcade. Better in the arcade than the home console version.
Game is so fun, but it's so bad too, and
Repetitive as shit.
yeah. The voice acting is the best in it though. The Avengers. Bah. Every villain has the same exact laugh.
Yeah, but that was back in, like, the early 90s. Like, so only, like, nerds are playing that.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know?
playing it. But in that
there's
one,
the
you
slag
get to
again.
throw the Cap shield during one of the flying levels, and it basically does exactly what he does in that scene. You like as soon as you hit anything with that shield, it blows up, and it's like,
When does that bitch who was in How I Met Your Mother come on screen?
she's been on screen already.
No, she? Oh, must have fell asleep with them apart. Might be. How can you not tell this guy's fucking evil? Like, his face is hanging off, like.
That's just Robert Redford.
I actually thought that he was going to end up turning out to be Red Skull.
I was
Speaking of
pulling
that.
for that
That'd be a
so
twist.
hard.
That would have been a huge twist.
Because in the comics, they do have Alexander Lukin has ties to Red Skull. And it's like, you know, kind of a way to like sort of merge it together. But I guess they decided it would be a little bit too crazy.
Or what's his face didn't want to do it.
Oh, Hugo Weaving doesn't want to do this at all anymore.
Yeah, so they probably were like, well, you know, its face is kind of unique.
They could always just say he went under the
that
same
spot
transition
annoys
that
me.
Terrence Howard did.
I just want to pop his spot, man. Look at it. So big. Is she more ginger in this than she is in the Avengers?
Yeah, her hair is like a brighter red. And
I don't like it.
things.
Don't like it.
Well, like, I think every movie she gets, like, a different haircut.
Mm.
Get that fucking pimple though. Oh, pin.
That's a mole.
That's the mole in S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
I had to. I like this joke that Cap says.
No, just fuck already.
I'm convinced that they have. Not the characters. I'm talking Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson.
They've been friends for like a long
Years,
time. Yeah.
They've worked on a lot of movies together. That's one of those times you just give a quick fist bump to Chris Evans and go, "You do it?" And he goes, "Yeah."
Oh, he says insight. All right, cool. Subtitles.
What did you think that they were saying?
I thought he said Project Incest the first time around. Makes more sense now.
Yeah, a lot more sense. I'm pretty sure the government wouldn't make up a Project Incest. Well, then again, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
How much do I have left? Oh my god, it's only been 54 minutes.
On your left.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if Sam Wilson just ran by right now and just did that? Because they are circling around a water source. So.
You gotta throw in your project placement somewhere, don't you? Apple.
Which, there's a dude that shows up in this Apple scene who is from Derek Comedy. And one of the main guys in Derek Comedy is Donald Glover, who was on Community, which is why this dude shows up on Community. There's his connection to the Russo brothers. So as soon as he pops up on the screen, I was just kind of like, oh, it's that dude. But I can never remember his name.
And that's why he's that dude.
Exactly. It's something with a D.
Call him Chad.
Dude.
It's maybe I think he might be Dominic.
Darren. Dylan. David.
Hanging
Dave.
Douchebag.
Charlie.
Look at this fucking bum. Get a haircut, you hippie. I bet he smelled of pot.
New Jersey!
Whoop whoop.
People clapped in theaters when that happened.
DC Pearson is his name.
He's cheated. Names are letters.
Yeah, well,
So what does
Washington,
the D stand
D.C.
for then?
Chad.
Fucking Chad.
Dale Chad Pearson. District of Columbia Pearson. I like how Cap's whole idea of stealth is, I wear the same hat. Because it's the same hat in the museum. And I love that delivery too, of just like, a funny joke.
No,
that
Hard Rock
Killing
Cafe.
Murphy?
We got a Hard Rock Cafe, but shit. The waiting staff there are fucking disgusting. I'm
That is
positive
Kellen
everyone's shower.
Mulvey. What the hell? That dude just plays like background fucking mercenary people now. He was KG Beast in Batman v Superman.
Well, this is earlier in his career, so like he's climbing up the ranks.
He actually has a name in Batman v Superman. This time he's...
Guy.
Oh, damn, he's got a name. Jack Rollins in this movie.
Woo, Jersey again!
Woo! Stop off at a diner. Go to Colonial. It's the best one.
That's not even our official like welcome sign. That's just like someone made that.
Sandy beaches and tasty peaches.
Ooh.
He's so anal. Get your feet up my dash. Language. I'm a tool.
America.
I felt bad a little bit for Cap in this scene of the whole like, have you ever been kissed in 70 years or whatever?
Oh yeah, there we go. There's the throwbacks. He banged the old chick in the bed. She just doesn't remember because of her dementia.
Oh, okay. But he'll remember forever.
But he remembers. Yeah.
He said, Steve, you came back. Oh, I came all right.
Ugh. That's that weird porn parody still in the waiting.
Captain America, the and her soldier.
Friend zoned.
The way she looks at him, she totally banged Chris Evans at some point.
I mean, she like used to be married to Ryan Reynolds, so
That's true.
Her standard of guy is like that level.
Isn't she also one of the ones that are in like a open relationship? She doesn't believe in monogamy.
So you're saying there's
Really?
a
Like
chance.
they say there's a chance for all of us now?
I think so.
No thanks.
Who would?
If I was drunk, yeah.
Really, you're gonna tell me that Scarlett Johansson comes up to you and offers herself? You're gonna say no.
Want
Not
the
a fan
banger
of
as the
Scarlett
snake
Johansson.
in Jungle?
You're gonna be like, oh, I didn't like Winter Soldier.
Pretty much. I'd ask for my money back. This is a pretty cool son.
She'll be like, I'm not a prostitute.
Old Steve looks at new Steve.
He goes, little pipsqueak.
Twat. Yeah. Now look at me. Buff. Do you reckon his
Full
dick
drugs.
grew in the fucking machine as well?
Ah. Well, it didn't
Yeah.
enhance everything, like, inhumanly, so who knows?
Like, give him an extra, 3 to 4 inches.
I feel like that's,
So
like,
that-
not combat efficient, you know? Like, if you're doing kicks, and it's just, like, it is, like, a third leg at that point.
Why am I getting the
Or is
feeling
it
that
like steroids and it goes the opposite way and it shrunk his penis?
Oh, it's actually,
I'm
like,
getting-
in him?
Mm.
I'm getting the feeling that Shaun cares more about that than Scarlett Johansson.
They never explain this shit. Well, Scarlett Johansson to me is like just a cheap hooker I could get from like Cardi B. That's what she looks like.
The SIS.
Oh, this fucking scene with a fucking German computer boy.
Swiss.
Whatever.
Who also was at the end of the season 1 of Agent Carter, and then they never did anything with him.
Yeah, what the fuck? Instead, they were just kind of like, let's fuck up.
You could
Madam
at least
Mask.
straighten the fucking photo.
Well, the thing is, like, what's his name? Is Dominic, whatever? Like, he then jumped onto Preacher, so that's why he's not in Marvel camp for a while.
Mm-hmm. Although he still appeared in Agent Carter. For a
Yeah, he
couple-
was the best part.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
his parts are, like, way more limited now.
If you would have given me just a Howard Stark and Jarvis show, totally down for it.
Oh yeah, sitcom.
How
Yeah,
did
like
he
The Odd
know
Couple.
to bring his fucking shield?
Well, he just brings that everywhere.
Well, he didn't take it in the mall.
Bring my lightsaber everywhere. You never know when you get a fight Sith,
Yeah, I mean, last time I popped up at a temple, 3 of them showed up.
right?
And Maul.
Just wait until like Pokemon Go hits the market. You've lost me forever.
That didn't come out yet? I thought it came out already.
Did it? Oh my god! Bye.
No, only because they're just testing a lot of it. All I see is like test videos, I guess. But
Right now, they're at Pokemon Ready Set.
Fuck's sake, Tony.
Admit it, that's a good one.
Nobody laugh at that joke in the comments.
Everybody laugh at the joke in the comments and thumb this video up. In fact, do that anyway. In fact, leave a comment on Shaun's videos and say that was a good joke that I made in this one.
And tell him Captain America rules.
You're
The
gonna get
fact that
comments
all
now.
these
So Winter
machines are
Soldier is a
old
great
as
movie.
fuck,
Scarlett
but
Johansson is hot, and that's a
USB
funny
port
joke.
is like brand spanking new.
well, they installed that on top of this, so that kind of makes sense. Like, it wasn't built in.
Wizard did it.
You figure they might upgrade the interface system where like it would have a Windows, not a command prompt.
Windows 1.
This is DOS. Like that point.
I like the little banter there too. The whole like, here, Jigsaw. It's a movie. I saw it.
What megapixel camera do you reckon that is?
001. It's green. Like everything is green.
It's better than the phone that I used to have back in the day.
They hacked into the Matrix.
Yeah, this is like the 90s idea of like computer hacking, like imagery.
Hey, if it's 90s idea of computer hacking, it's pretty good for something built in the 50s. But I like that. This is a good little reference again. We were talking about it with the first Avenger, how they had that quick shot of Arnim Zola's face in the TV screen, kind of. Having him like this is a means to do Arnim Zola without actually having this hulking kind of character with a TV screen on its chest. Like, you couldn't do that in a movie and have that look anything like ridiculous.
Yeah.
But they put it in this way, and it's like, I get it. And people that don't follow the comics are just looking at it as a screen. People that follow the comics are just like, that's Arnim Zola right there. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but doesn't have, like, comical biceps.
Yeah.
Walking around.
It's place. Cut off one limb, I will grow other ones.
Penis.
Oh, there he is, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, see, that's why they do the Matrix thing. Just Peggy Carter in the background, the shot.
So Marvel usually go with continuity, but they kind of screwed up here, where they show Howard Stark dies in a car crash, but then he's an Ant-Man as the other one.
Well, that was supposed to be like the 80s, right?
Yeah, but he was a different actor, so why wouldn't he died in a car crash be the picture of the other actor?
Oh, yeah, they used like his younger picture instead of like what he looked like currently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those weird, like, because they've used John Slattery here and there, then they use, I think it's Slattery, right? I think it's the actor. And Dominic Cooper, like, back and forth, and it's like...
They look totally different.
Yeah. I don't buy him growing into the other guy, like... But, you know, whatever.
But Haley looked the same, because...
Yeah, see, Shaun, Project Insight requires insight. Not Project Incest
it's
requires
all about
incest.
Do you not know how incest works?
Well, I don't know. I don't have Alabama in my country.
Sorry, I hit that button on my phone. Kind of hope that they still bring Arnim Zola back a little bit.
You figure he's just a computer. He can make a copy himself pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
In like a better computer facility than like this shitty place.
Just like upload them to the internet.
He'll be in the fucking Apple store.
Yeah, they'll bring that back again. They'll have DC Pearson just carry around a laptop with his face.
Oh, see, now we're into the 1 hour and 6 minutes in this film, and we've only seen 2 shots of the Winter Soldier already. Like, this is what I was on about. This movie fucking drags.
They can't just have Winter Soldier like fist fight people the whole movie.
Of course you fucking can. Do you know how much cooler that shit would be?
Well, the version here, like, he still doesn't know who he is, and he can only, like, be out for, like, an hour at a time or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the comic, he doesn't have that problem. He just doesn't remember, and he just wanders around.
This shot right here is totally Terminator-esque. You get the HKs, you get the rubble soldiers.
Oh, and he uses that, like, weird robot that, like, drives on itself.
Oh, there he is. Oh my god, it's Bucky. Oh, I feel sorry for the housemaid.
I do like how he has, like, a cliche housemaid, a Hispanic housemaid.
Yeah.
He's like a U.S. senator. He can afford like a good housemaid unit. Like an American, all-American housemaid.
He's like a typical Republican.
Yeah, he just gets immigrants.
And then complains that they're taking all the jobs. The typical old man, too, though. It's like, you get up in the middle of the night to drink some milk.
Oh, fuck, this movie isn't 10 hours.
I just don't get why he has to kill her. She doesn't know who the fuck that is.
I know. It's just like, you and your sex guests. For all she knows is a weird, like, cosplay thing,
Yeah, like, and she's got to know that he's involved in, like, government politics shit.
And she cleans his house. There's got to be other shit he's just laying out.
All he's got to do is go, it's a friend of mine. And then she'll go, okay, do you want me to take out the laundry tomorrow? Like, no big deal.
Here's an extra $100. You didn't see this guy in the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Also, we're out of milk.
The second movie where, like, Scarlett Johansson is outside the shower waiting for someone.
You're in the shower scene already?
Yeah, I'm totally not lined up.
Reminder for people that if they are lined up correctly, right now Cap's in the sink, or well, not in the sink, but
Washing his
here.
hands in the sink.
Dace, I think you might be like a minute and a half ahead of us.
Okay, pause.
Because right now, like, they're just talking while drying themselves off.
How did his vest get dirty?
Well, all building fall on him, so...
Yeah, but he's wearing a t-shirt over that, right?
Yeah, but like dust, rubble, dust.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it, man. His fucking head is a shape of a fucking triangle, dude. It's, just an upside down triangle. It's just unattractive. It's unappealing.
Still hot.
I fuck a triangle. Are you kidding me? Did you know Skojo's face on it?
I gotta think that if you look at her face, it's a very acute angle.
Oh.
That tops my other one.
Again, same rules apply. Just don't encourage him.
Encourage me. I love off of it.
So, right, in this film, right, she's trying to get into his pants, right? And the next time we see her, she's trying to get into Hulk's pants, right?
Yep.
She's got to move through the roster.
She was trying to get in Tony's pants in Iron Man 2. Don't forget.
Yeah, so Civil War, she'll try to get into... Thor's not in that one. Thor's going to be Infinity War.
Oh.
She's going to be like,
Spider-Man.
Bring the hammer. Spider-Man, a little 14-year-old kid.
Ugh.
It'll probably be a Vision. Civil War.
He doesn't have genitals, does he, in that version?
What, Vision?
Yeah.
Isn't Vision banging Scarlet Witch, though?
That's right.
Yeah, but I'm like, in the movie verse, it doesn't look like he has junk unless he creates it. I don't know. It's gonna be weird.
See, she confuses his programming. He's like, I'm into Scarlet Witch, and she's like, well, I'm Scarlett Johansson.
She bangs Ant-Man instead.
I'm pretty sure any woman would rather bang Giant Man than Ant-Man.
I can't wait for Paul Rudd.
I'm hearing that he's really good in the movie, that he's like the second best part.
There was one scene Kimmel showed with him where he got out of the van and met Captain America for the first time. And it was pretty funny.
But you probably should be lined up with us nowadays, right? They're going over the files?
Yeah. He wants in. As he wears his Nike shirt. Just do it.
Because he flown something that you can easily shoot, unlike a helicopter. Like, the military program that sponsored it, it makes sense why they didn't like keep it, because it was probably super expensive and probably cost as much as like a jet for like these like flying packs.
R.I.P. Gary Shandling.
Yeah. Sad.
Great in Jungle Book.
Is he in Jungle Book?
He's that little the little thing that's like that's a rock. That's my rock. He's like a porcupine or
Oh,
something.
get the hell out of here! I didn't know that was him.
Yeah.
I've seen that twice already.
Dude, how many people after watching this movie did the Hail Hydra to people?
All the time. I do it at work. People don't get it.
Just going for
Son
a
of
quick,
a
like,
bitch, like-
you go into a quick bro hug and it's just kind of like, all right, man, I'll talk to you later. Hail Hydra.
Like, what did you say to me?
I didn't say anything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wink.
Oh, this is where the guy gets sniped, right?
What?
You watching a different movie?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's the part where they fight Abomination, right?
He turned on American Sniper. What did he turn
I don't think I've ever seen this guy who plays Sitwell in anything other than the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I haven't. I forgot he was in the Marvel Cinematic Universe until, like, now.
I like the behind-the-scenes footage of this. They say that Anthony Mackie, when he gets done doing a scene and he knows that it's a really good one, he always says, cut the check. And there's like a smash cut of him just going, cut the check, cut the check, cut the check. So it's like that scene right there. He's literally just sitting down, talking on the phone, saying like 3 lines and just kind of like, yeah, we're watching you. Cut the check. I fucking nailed it. It's like, it's not that hard. It's not like an action scene or something, you know what I mean?
Totally can act while talking on the phone.
Yeah. You totally bought that I was talking to somebody on the other line. Cut the check. Look at him pulling a Batman. I know what you mean, Cap. I don't like those lip piercings.
No. Who wants metal on someone's face?
Nah. Falcon doesn't look that badass when you got a t-shirt, jeans, and sneakers.
Yeah, but it looks like lazy cosplaying to me.
Oh my god, somebody should totally cosplay as this version of Falcon. Just wear a green shirt, sneakers, jeans, and like some kind of a harness and just be like, I'm Falcon before he put on the actual suit.
Backpack.
Yeah.
All he needs like a goggles and that, yeah.
So he mentioned Stephen Strange here. Do you think the Doctor Strange movie is going to take place during this event or current?
I'm thinking Strange probably started studying back around this time. Because it's got to take years for him to become Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, and didn't he pop up on the Avengers or like at the screen where they're pinpointing things?
Yeah, so
Mhm.
like I think that's a flashback when he's training because it took him 10 years, and like in the comics it usually takes him like 10 years to kind of get good, and his hair turns gray.
Oh my god, there's 59 minutes left of this movie. Thank fuck.
But I'm not a Doctor Strange fan, but when that popped up in the movie and they, Tony Stark and some kid and whatever and Stephen Strange, I was just like, Stephen Strange! Stephen Strange! Poking my girlfriend at the time was just kind of like, Stephen Strange is Doctor Strange! And you're dead, fucker.
Yeah, bye-bye.
There are so many theories, which is ridiculous, that the guy who drives the truck is Punisher.
Ugh.
And it's like, you're reaching so
That
much.
is really reaching.
It's like, yeah, Punisher is good, but he ain't not fucking good.
Dude, John Barenthal needs to be in more stuff.
They need to bring him in on these. They need to bring these people into the.
Yeah, they need to actually
Infinity
team
War.
up.
Even if there's just one scene in Infinity War where they talk to what I'm hoping is like the Heroes for Hire group at that time, because I don't want them to go by just the Defenders. That's a little weird.
The Brooklyn
And,
Defenders.
Yeah, like to just have one scene where they talk to them and go, "You guys are going to need to like help us out," and they go like, "Cool."
Shit's gonna hit the fan.
And then Jessica Jones bangs somebody because that's like all she does in that scene.
Or drink.
Yeah, that's it. She just drinks with Tony Stark.
But we need more Barenthal. Barenthal's the man.
For sure. He should be the one that kills Thanos.
Isn't anybody actually dying in car crashes anymore?
Yeah,
All the time.
the agent. Because he got thrown out of the fucking car.
No,
That was a crash. I mean, like, car crash on car crash, not so much, but, like, human to car crash? Yeah, like, all the time.
So just for reference, in 2014, in the United States alone, there were 32,675 deaths from car accidents.
Caused by the Winter Soldier.
I'm pretty sure it was all this scene. Well, that and the Nick Fury one.
Because no fucking Dace and fucking Transformers when they fucking start crashing cars, like.
Technically, that whole movie's car crashes because they're cars, right?
You know what dies in Transformers movies? The idea of good cinema.
And the fact that it's a plague on the Ninja Turtles.
Ugh.
Fucking Shred.
Can't believe they got the money out of me for 4 of those movies.
Well, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Oh, totally agree.
No, the Transformers. Tell you what, I'm actually interested in seeing this new Ninja Turtles movie. You got Bebop and Rocksteady, and one of them's fucking Sheamus. It's like, what?
I want to see the one because he's a
yeah,
Casey Jones.
But they're going to kill off April O'Neil and replace it with Felicity Meat.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point. They just really hate that car. Fuck this car.
I want that gun.
What, the minigun?
Yes. Like, who's gonna fuck with a guy with a minigun? Besides Cap. He's just fucking crazy.
Meanwhile, Spider-Man is on the shitter. Daredevil is...
They're still in DC.
I thought they were in New Jersey.
Oh, wait. Yeah, they might be Jersey at this point.
No, they went
Jersey
back.
does
They went
not
to
look like
Sam's.
this.
They went back to Sam's.
Yeah, Sam's in DC. This is DC.
Oh,
I guess there's
okay.
no native DC heroes.
Who the fuck is Tony Stark then?
Well, he was in California for the first 2 movies.
He's like Malibu.
And New York. Yeah, New York for everything after that, I think. My other code name isn't just Falcon, it's also Machine Gun. I got it.
Well, he still has like basic soldier training.
Yeah, I actually like the idea that he is just like a soldier instead of some dude in a red outfit.
Well, you know, that's why he's called the Winter Soldier, dude.
Nah, Falcon.
Oh. I'm not paying attention to any of you guys, you know. I just really wish this film would end. I've only ever seen this film once. That was bad enough.
You're brutal.
Insane.
Now, I've seen a lot of cosplay of the Winter Soldier, and people have used various materials to get that arm right. I've seen people use like storm gutters to like form it around their arm.
I think I've seen aluminum foil before.
Yeah, but like it rips too easily when they bend. And I've seen real like I think like a few months after this movie came out, and then like really good cosplay, people taking their time start making it, and the arms start looking better. But that initial like rush of people trying to like to build their cosplay like before the movie came out to like have that fandom, you know, it's always that hit or miss with them.
Yeah, see, I would be so terrible, I probably would just wear like a silver t-shirt. It'd just be like, it's my metal arm.
I mean, yeah, there's like keeping it minimalist. There's a respect to that.
See, watching
I
these
could probably
films,
pull off that cosplay we were talking about with Falcon.
If
got a
you
green
wore
shirt.
the like 70s. Oh, you mean the green T-shirt version?
Yeah, the green the t-shirt, the jeans, and the sneakers. I got that.
see, when I'm watching these type of films, I always think to myself, like, I wonder what it's like to get shot. Just like, if it hurts.
I would assume it would suck.
Yeah.
Like, does it constantly hurt, or does it just hurt for a second? Though?
I assume it's just like getting punched almost, where like it's not just the initial impact, it's that like pulsating feeling after you've been hit. But like,
I don't know about you, but if I get a paper cut, I'm like in agony for a day.
A blister on my toe and I'm limping.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
oh yeah, I can't be a superhero. There's just no way.
no. The very first time somebody would punch me in the face, I'd be like, dude, ow. It hurt.
I need the healing factor for me to even consider the fight crime.
Cap's like jumping out of buildings, landing on his like shoulder, and just kind of getting up and walking away. And I'm like,
Oh, super like city bitch.
you know what? I got out of my chair a little too quick, and I'm getting a little dizzy.
So my question is that were the Russians so lazy that one super arm was good enough? Like, why not replace both arms to super arms?
I think at that point you probably would end up replacing both of his legs, and then you're just sort of making a robot.
But he has a robot arm before robots were like a big thing, because that's an arm from like the 50s.
Because she took that bullet like a champ and back up and like was able to fire like a grenade.
Just compliment her.
I mean, she missed, but
That fast it went from Shaun complimented her to Cheng going, yeah, but she missed it. An idiot.
I mean, it's great that she tried, but she didn't hit her target.
That's because she's a woman.
Oh, gee. We're talking about something that somebody will leave a comment below.
Like it's a scrap.
Yeah. Not here, KG Beast. Oh, fine. Let's wait until Batman calls me. Does the Purge 2 take place in DC? Purge 3 does, doesn't it?
No,
I'm
Purge,
excited for Purge 3.
Purge 2's in LA.
I love those movies. Mainly because I want it to happen in real life.
Yeah, but then we had just established, though, that we can't, like, take punches and stuff.
Oh, no. I would just run people over in my car.
Now, here's the most important question. What song would you play on the radio when you did that?
Stuck in the middle with you.
I was thinking you were going to go Safety Dance.
Oh, God, that'd be great. Better.
Or, like, UHF.
You're stupid! Oh, God, I love that movie.
Oh, here we go. It's the How You Met Your Mother chick, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
God, we should do some of Weird Al's game shows from UHF.
FanTracks UHF.
Yeah. I haven't seen that movie in forever. I kind of want to dance like he does in the big suit now. Dun, 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 dun. You've lost me for the rest of the podcast.
It's going to turn out that the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota is one of the Infinity
So, how
Stones.
do they know to check the back of this then?
Well, it's the only one.
They're just like, oh.
Well, it was the one that they put him in.
Yeah, but they just stop at the rendezvous point and just decide, like, oh, best check, like. It's all very convenient, this fucking film.
Here's one of the Russo brothers.
Really?
I think it's Anthony Russo.
Not Vince?
Not Shocker.
Oh my god, I'm so surprised. Oh my god, he's still alive.
So I wonder how they're going to explain Sam Jackson not being in Civil War.
He's not in it?
I didn't think he was.
I just assumed that he was in it.
He's on all these.
I thought he was sitting this one out.
Maybe they're going to just put a picture of him on the wall like they did with Stan Lee and Daredevil.
Because he's the one who actually started the whole friggin' Civil War in the comics.
He's in Kingsman 2, isn't he? He can't be two places at once.
He's in Kingsman 2?
Yes.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, he died.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to do it Kingsman 2, but I'm going to be interested to watch.
They're just going to merge the ideas together. He's going to be in Civil War with a lisp.
He's great in Kingsman.
Captain America, the Winter Soldier. It's kind of like a dick move to, you capture Bucky, you interrogate him, all that other kind of stuff. Cut off his arm.
Well, his arm was damaged, so they replaced it with like this badass arm.
I would try to fix it.
Well, they did with the super arm.
I still reckon if you ever get a robotic arm, the first thing you do is jack off, right?
Oh, God, no.
No, you got to figure out how to use it first, yeah.
Yeah, because the last thing we do is like rip your dick off with it. Then you got 2 problems.
Well, if they replace my dick with a mechanical dick, maybe I'll try it. Like, if that's the caveat. But it looks like, according to IMDb, Sam Jackson's not set up for any future Marvel movies as of right now. I wonder if his contract ran out, or they're just like, oh, Coulson.
Oh, did you? You knew him? Oh, didums?
Also, remember when I totally killed my maid? Wasn't that sweet?
Listen, Winter Soldier, we gotta make America great again.
Gonna build a wall?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's your villain for the next Captain America movie, Donald Trump.
So down for that. And
Let me tell you about Captain America. I love Captain America.
Great
Everybody
guy.
tells me I'm the best Captain America.
he's a great guy, but I know for a fact he hits like a girl.
I'm just saying. They don't want me to say this kind of stuff.
If I was there, I would have hit him. I'll pay the legal fees.
I'm
it's
Captain
like,
I'm
America,
done with him.
not Captain China.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, when I'm done with him, he's gonna be Captain China.
And his like sidekick should be Chris Christie as like the Blob.
One of my favorite pictures that I've seen recently was a picture of him at like a basketball game or something like that, or maybe a baseball game, and it was just a picture of him. He had 2 bags of M&Ms. One of them was a small bag, one of them was a big bag, and they took a picture of him pouring the small bag into the big bag. It was like, this is what Chris Christie does at these like sporting events. He just kind of goes, oh, I think I'm gonna merge my M&Ms together. Whatever movie that stolls from.
Probably like sneakers. Like, not a lot of people saw sneakers, so like they just screenshot that.
Computer chips, jackass. What's that? Fucking pineapple, dude. What do you think?
God damn, that Wi-Fi, huh?
Yeah, it's a good bunker. I'm sure that if they have some kind of connection to Wi-Fi down there, they clearly don't have Comcast.
Yeah.
Then there would be a scene where there would be like, oh, god damn it. And it turns out that Comcast is Hydra.
Would make sense.
Hell, Comcast.
Hail Xfinity. Cut out one cable connection. No more will spawn in its spot.
I like Cap taking charge and just being like, fuck you, Nick. I'm in charge now.
Yeah, you're dead, motherfucker.
I'm Captain America. You're Nick Fury. I have America in my damn name. Did not expect them to go this route, though, in the second Captain America movie for them to be like, yeah, no more S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
A white guy in charge.
Debuting a show called Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, right? And in the first season, no more S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of what used to be S.H.I.E.L.D. Then again, I didn't expect them to go with Grant Ward as being Hydra.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
That's like 4 years old.
Who's now the leader of Inhumans.
He's so good.
He's the man. Like, it's gonna suck if they kill him.
Well, didn't they? And then
Again.
The show sucks anyways.
You're so pessimistic.
The first time I heard that this week.
That you're pessimistic?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, skinny Chris Evans doesn't look right either. Then like overly buff Chris Evans. Like there's got to be a middle ground with him.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, that was actually a good Chris Evans.
What an obvious hiding spot for the K2. This brick that's just sitting there. Not like the little stone in the middle of the garden or any of that kind of stuff. It's like brick on a fucking walkway.
Why would you put your spare key if you lose yours?
I don't know, just random brick. I'm gonna tell you.
Left wheel of my wheelie bin.
On your left.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Wilson really likes that green shirt.
Yeah, I was about to say, they all like the green shirts.
Maybe that's why he's always asking them to cut the check. He wants to buy some more clothes.
Captain America's wearing a green t-shirt.
Good old Stan Lee.
Missed opportunity in the Deadpool movie.
Yeah, that was a little, like... Should have had him as Uatu.
Just flat out call him out as Stan Lee.
Just, hey, that's Stan Lee. And he would have been like, fuck off.
Do you not know anything about copyright? How can you be in all the movies? I can't.
It is weird to think that he was Stan Lee in one of these movies, but out of all the movies, it was Fantastic Four 2.
Yeah.
Goddamn
Fuck that
Fantastic
movie,
Four.
man.
I thought he was just the mailman in Fantastic Four too.
First one, he was the mailman, I think.
First one
Yeah,
was
first
Mailman,
one,
second one was
he was Willie Loman.
Wedding Guest.
Wow. Okay.
Whatever reason he was.
He's like,
Iron Man 3.
Are you on the invitation? Are you on the guest list? He's like, I'm Stan Lee. And he's like, you're not on the guest list. He's like, how can I not be on the guest list? I'm Stan fucking Lee.
See, I don't remember.
Pretty sure he didn't say
Fantastic Four
fucking.
2.
I envy you. That movie was terrible. Yeah, like walking around in this scene right now, you couldn't have just had like I don't know, Agent May.
Yeah.
And Daddy Pooty. Awesome.
Oh my
See
god.
Jim Rash, he's going to be in Civil War.
Really?
Dean? Yeah.
Oh man, he's Baron Zemo.
I just
Oh,
hope
Or
they
like
make him-
Baron Dean Mo.
That would be great.
If he makes a joke about being the dean, I'm gonna crack up. I'm gonna be the one jackass in the theater cracking up. I get it, because he was the dean. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a dean.
I miss that show.
Yeah, that was so good. Even when it was bad, it was good.
Fourth season, because there was a gas leak.
Shit, Joel McHale needs to be a superhero.
Or an evil guy. Definitely an evil guy.
He's gonna be Scarlett, or not Scarlett,
Make him
Spider-Woman.
Make him Wonder Man.
Yeah, he would be a good Wonder Man.
Yeah.
I'm so on board with that idea.
Bam. Jim Rash.
Do it, Marvel.
Jeff, look at me. I have a helmet.
Fuck that. Jim Rash can be Galactus.
I'm going to eat you all up.
Galactus. Fuck me. He's the villain on Fantastic Four 2, right?
hmm
Yeah.
Well, I mean, kind of.
He was a
Cloud
clown,
as the villain. What a dumb fucking idea.
So they did.
That's the difference between these type of movies. You get Captain America, Winter Soldier, where they go, let's introduce Batroc the Leaper, and he can be in a cool scene, and we can have Agent 13, and we can have Falcon, and Maria Hill, and all this. And then in Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, they're like, we can make him a cloud.
I would rather watch Rise of the Silver Surfer than the fucking reboot.
Well, yeah, I still haven't seen the reboot
Don't.
on it.
God damn, that was fucking terrible.
That reboot
It's Clover
is one of the
time.
worst things that has ever happened in movies, period. Not even just comic book movies. That's just a terrible movie. This dude with the curly hair, he pops up in Age of Ultron.
Yeah. And that like other SHIELD team.
Flying
Which
the
is, like,
helicopter,
so-
right?
Yeah, I was like, so weird, like watching the movie, that guy shows up and it's just like, I don't even know the character's name. It's just like SHIELD agent or whatever. But having him in Age of Ultron, I was just kind of like, oh man, that's that guy. Like, cool. I'm marking out for some fucking nobody.
So it seems like every Captain America movie, except for the first one's like all about sides then.
Yeah. Well, you stretch it and say in the first one, you're either Nazi or not.
No, that could make sense.
Okay, I looked him up on Wikipedia, and I didn't know this ahead of time. First off, his character name is Launch Tech Number 1. So
He was the
Lunch-
first.
kudos,
Did you say
kudos for that
Lunch
guy
Tech?
for at least
Or launch
yeah
tech?
Lunch Tech. He go gets the sandwiches all the time. But apparently, he was Jeremy Simmons in Community. He was the dude in the wheelchair doing the debate.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Totally. You take the glasses off and you give him different hairstyle, and take him out of the wheelchair. So in this scene, he should have been taunting him and just like,
Hey, look, it's the plot from the first fucking movie.
The helicarrier?
Basically.
that's not the plot. That's just a ship. And it's not even the same ship.
It's the same fucking idea, isn't it?
The ship took off and he's going to get on it?
Yep.
Oh man, this movie just rehashing old stuff like things flying, Captain America having a shield.
But this time they got a black guy.
Oh, last time they had Gabe Jones,
What did he do?
one of the Howling Commandos.
Oh. They didn't count.
He didn't howl, so it didn't
Yeah.
count, right?
And really, the only takeaway from the Howling Commandos is Dum Dum Dugan. Good old Dum Dum. Who I totally got Howling Commando feel from Batman vs Superman with Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that 1918 photograph.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Steve Trevor and the Howling Commandos.
Before Captain America found them, they were working at Wonder Woman.
Yeah, they were like, "Wait, your name's Steve too? We just had a different Steve." We really like working with blonde guys named Steve. And that Bane was going to be there, and you were going to sing the national anthem. It's a football joke. For the UK people out there that support Shaun.
So, I wonder why they didn't have Malik in this.
Yeah, because he's in the Avengers.
Yeah, and then they brought him back for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And he's apparently involved in everything, unless they just made that decision recently.
Maybe he wasn't in it because he already knew his plan and he wasn't going to like try to stop him.
Yeah, because Robert Redford was taking care of it.
They was like, these people came out because they were against the idea, but
Mm-hmm.
Malik was just like, nah, he's a cool guy. Trust me.
Yeah, he's doing what I say. I'm killing Malik.
My daughter is hot. And dead.
Yeah, R.I.P. Although he showed up to the Civil War, like, it's weird. I was watching Civil War, like, photo shoots from the red carpet, and he was there. I'm like, really? I feel like you just don't care what you're doing. You're just there for the money.
He totally should have greeted everybody with Hell Hydra. You know what? I just realized right now, we saw Cap kill a bunch of people in this. We saw him kill people in First Avenger. Sam just killed people.
Nobody bats an eyelid.
Well, see, that's the whole thing, is Batman can't kill, but it's cool if these guys do.
Well, like,
But,
Batman,
These are like trained soldiers too, so
yeah.
Batman keeps making it a point that this is one rule.
Mhm.
It gives him the bond between him and the Joker. Guys think the Joker just doesn't give any fucks.
and most of the time Cap like throws a shield that doesn't really kill people. So when he kills, it's always by like he has to.
This, the one guy on the World Council, though, he was in The Dark Knight.
Yeah, like Asian business guy in every movie.
Mm-hmm. Drawing a blank on his name. Let me look him up real quick.
Is it B.D. Wong?
It's like one of four people all the time.
Yeah.
Councilman Yen.
Oh, in the movie?
And his name is Chin Han is the actor.
He's in something else, too. I can't think of it. It was like an old... Well, I don't think it's old, but it was more like a Kung Fu type movie.
He was in 4 episodes of Arrow. He was in...
Was he?
Yeah, he played Frank Chen. They're really not, like,
Creative?
trying too hard when they're giving him names, right?
Oh.
Contagion, Restless, 2012, Three Needles, Blindness, A Different Sun. Oh, he's in the Independence Day movie that's coming out. And, of course, he's playing Commander Jing Lao.
Why can't it
Man.
just be Steve?
Yeah, what the hell?
Maybe I should start applying to be an actor. I could just be like a guy.
You're just going to be Chris Cheng and everything.
Yeah. What do you this time? I don't know. Business guy? Scientist?
Businessman Cheng. Councilman Cheng Lao.
Yeah, had.
Yeah. Scratch that.
Oh, Dad. This is so badass. That too.
Oh, I love the grenade. Ah.
They always have to have one guy go through the fucking propellers, right?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's true. First movie they did it. Second movie they did it. I wonder if they're going to do that in Civil War.
Hopefully.
They just throw Hawkeye into a propeller.
Maybe they'll get around it by having, like, Ant-Man goes through the propeller, but since he's so tiny, it doesn't actually hurt him. Although they do have a helicopter scene. I know that. So maybe somebody gets chopped up by a helicopter.
You mean the scene where he's like pulling the helicopter back to the pad?
Yeah, apparently he actually did that.
What? What? No. What?
That's like actually Chris Evans holding a fucking helicopter.
Oh, what the balls! I have to go.
Yeah. Which just kind of makes me go like, damn it, the next time I'm like lifting up like a gallon of milk and going like, think about this dude holding the goddamn helicopter.
Reaching for a freaking pen or catching a ball today at softball. Damn it.
Getting out of bed a little too fast and pulling a muscle.
I'm out for the week.
Yeah.
Just shoot him already, for fuck's sake. Oh, no, wait, you need his fucking eyeball, right?
You can take his eyeball out.
Good point. Just shoot him already.
Loki did it.
Yeah.
Well, not to Sam Jackson, but...
Does Sam Jackson ever smile?
In this movie, no, because it's fucking abysmal.
He smiles when somebody tells him a good cheeseburger joke. Royale with cheese. Still need to make a t-shirt of Battle Royale with cheese.
That's actually pretty clever.
I do like cheese.
Guess.
Sure.
Did they ever establish in the movies how he got the fucked up eye?
I thought it was implied that like the incident with the senator's daughter caused Sam Jackson to lose the eye when he went to go rescue her.
Robin Scherbatsky can't be a badass.
I don't know. She did use a gun in How I Met Your Mother quite a bit.
She's a crazy Canadian in that.
Yeah. I like that Falcon's actually going to get the little Redbird thing in Civil War.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a little drone. Like, that's so cute. Yeah, fuck you, Falcon. I've got an arm. You're done.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. High ground means shit all.
You underestimate
Don't try it, Winter
my
Soldier.
power.
I hate you.
I hate sand. It gets everywhere.
Hell Hydra. Love that they put a helicarrier in Deadpool.
Yes. Just like, fuck it.
You know what? Headcanon, I'm just going to say one of the people running around that you can't really see is somebody from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They can't tell me that they're not.
They're there. They're running. They're scared.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Fitzsimmons helped fight a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
There's a deleted scene where Coulson kills like 6 Hydra people. I'm on it. Let me change to my green shirt real quick.
I see. I'd rather that bird than Scarlett.
What, Maria Hill?
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough one. I think I'd go Scarlett.
Scarlett. She got the stank of Robin Scherbatsky on her.
I'll pick both of them over Agent Carter, though.
Really?
Over Emily VanCamp, yeah.
Oh.
What about that fucking blonde bitch from Revenge?
That's what I was just talking about.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about Hallie at first.
Well, I'd definitely pick all 3 of them over a 90-year-old woman with Alzheimer's.
Cheating.
Give me Councilwoman Hawley. Arrgh.
But what if you got like a Golden Girls thing, you know?
What, the Councilwoman and
Older Agent Carter?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Robert Redford's just kind of like, that's my kind of thing.
Anyone that's not Robert Redford is like hot to Robert Redford.
We totally didn't talk about it, but I like that they brought back the old suit from the first movie.
It's a nice throwback. It's just a little confusing when it probably isn't as efficient as Battle Ready as like his like introduction suit here.
It's to help him, Bucky, remember who he fucking is, isn't it?
It's the most American suit.
It's the one he saw before he died.
I do like the new suit design, though. That's probably the best one from Civil War.
Like a champ.
See that arm again? He's just like, fuck you, I got an arm.
Get that shield the fuck out of here. See, if I ever had powers, I'd be someone like Bucky. Not brainwashed, just doing it on my own free will, though.
I had a feeling if I ever had powers, I would be a real dick.
Same.
Like, I would never go full villain.
Well, that's
But
what
I would
they say. I wouldn't go villain, then you end up being villain.
Oh, that is true. The villains never do think that they're the villain. Maybe we just established that I probably would end up being a villain then.
Yeah. I would do one dick thing, and then it would escalate, and then people would die.
I'd feel like I would have to keep doing dick things to kind of like when you tell a lie, then you have to keep stacking up lies to make up for
I
it.
feel so sorry for this guy. His death is
Okay.
fucking underwhelming.
He doesn't die.
Doesn't a fucking building fall on top of him?
No.
Yeah, but like
He survives.
buildings fall on a lot of people.
Yeah, it just made Captain America's shirt dirty. That was it.
And like King Louis, he was able to get up and sing again at the end of the Jungle Book.
I do like that they do that. That shot right there when they cut away is totally Rocky and Creed. Just you punch and you don't know who gets the good punch.
Yeah, but then we find out then Apollo fucking wins.
Well, Sam Wilson wins this fight.
Because he can run faster.
Yeah, on your left. I'd imagine like you're Sam Wilson, you meet Captain America, he's doing that for like the next couple weeks. You try every possible means that you can to beat anybody else in a foot race and say on your left, just to feel better about yourself. On your left, yeah, I'm Cap. Is he still Cap in the comics now?
He's coming back. Like, this month.
Isn't it like Captain America, Steve Rogers? Like they were going to still run both of them side by side.
Yep. There's Steve Rogers, Captain America, and then there's the Falcon, like, Captain America. And that's, like, the distinguishing factor. Is like, the title.
Whatever happened to the Patriot?
That's when Captain America goes rogue. No, wait. Was there a second?
No, that was Nomad.
Oh, yeah. No, I think U.S. Agent and then the Patriot were, like, another entity, right?
Yeah, Patriot was, what's that guy's name? I gotta look that up because it's gonna bug me. Eli Bradley. And, Isaiah Bradley. U.S. Agent was Jack something, I think. U.S. Agent should be in one of these movies, man. They should make him like a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent.
Yeah, he would make more sense as, like, a wannabe, like, Captain America, because that's what he was, and they just don't, like, it's hard enough that there is, like, a black Captain America that's Falcon still.
John Walker was his name.
Huh? Related to me. What's my dad's name? What?
John Walker. It's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Why has all the rum gone?
I can't get drunk.
That guy just shot you 3 times. Fuck him.
One thing I'm not going to get tired of hearing, and I hope it happens quite a bit in Civil War, is how Sebastian Stan screams. That whole, like, ah!
He's the new Arnold.
Man, you want to talk about fan casting? How amazing would it be if we could have gotten Arnold Schwarzenegger as Colossus?
That'd be class as fuck.
And him interacting with Deadpool?
Yeah. Wade, you cannot do that.
Go back to being fucking governor.
Why are you Deadpool? I don't see any water or ice.
Chill.
Yeah. That suit is cool. God damn it, we need to do a Batman and Robin FanTracks. There you go. We'll do 2 Batman and Robin FanTracks. One of them will actually talk about the movie. The other one will just do ice puns. And go, "Wow." Man, all this taxpayer money.
Right? Fucking Bernie. Feel the burn.
See, none of this would happen if Bernie Sanders were...
I'd take a moment and talk to you about the 2016 election now.
Yeah.
Feel the burn.
This
is actually just a look into the future if, like, Clinton wins.
This is a Ted Cruz America. Heading in this direction.
That would look even worse than this.
Creepy villains.
Everybody just turns out to be the Zodiac Killer.
Punchable faces.
I love that joke that goes around with him.
That or the lead singer, what? God, I can't think of the damn band name.
Guns N' Roses.
I just think Splinter or something like that. It was a weird 80s band, and he looks just like the lead singer, too.
Really?
Kimmel brought it up to him, and he just responded with, I'm not going to deny it. It's like brownie points, Ted Cruz. You creepy little shit. But yeah, this is a Ted Cruz America, or a Donald Trump America. Or pretty much an America without burning.
This is an America. I like in the like behind the scenes things, Anthony Mackie, he was saying the way that he played this character, he played it as if Nick Fury was his dad.
What?
And Sam Jackson's just kind of like, what? Like,
The normal, like, just because we're black doesn't mean we're related
Yeah.
response.
the Anthony Mackie actually just kind of went with that, you know? Like, dude, I just saved you.
Yeah, dick.
What the fuck you hit me for? With your good arm, too. He's kind of like a little emo kid in the scene, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know me. No, I don't. I'm not tired. I don't need to go to bed. I want ice cream. Shut up. I'm not that. I want you to call me Bucky. I banged Jenna Coleman. Worst mistake ever, dropping the shield.
Why can't I quit you?
That's gotta pop up in Civil War. The line of, with you till the end of the line. Which, if you like that line a lot, go to tpublic.com, search Fanboys Anonymous. There's a t-shirt. Favorite bit of music of the whole film. Oh, so good.
Yeah, that water in DC is not that great, so.
Shout out to CinemaSins for making a good joke of when he falls into the water there. They played the Skyfall music. Thought that was hilarious.
I wonder if he leaves him on the DC side or the Maryland side.
Yeah, what a dick if he leaves him in Maryland.
You're in Baltimore now,
fuck.
bitch. Like, walks away.
He's like, God damn it. I don't have any toll money.
He should be reading them Hop on Pop.
Should be reading him like Harry Potter novels or like Twilight novels, like things he hasn't read.
One fish, two fish, red, white, and blue fish. Immediately downloaded the song when after I saw the movie. Texas Tech in trouble. Such a good reference. I loved that. Little stuff like that, the whole on your left thing, it just makes me go, man, they're going to knock it out of the park with fucking Civil War and Infinity War. They're going to have callbacks to jokes that are fucking great. Like,
Oh, man.
it's just me, or does anybody else think it's weird that Stark Industries has a human resources department?
Well, they're like a legit company.
Yeah, I would think that Tony Stark would be like the biggest file on HR.
Oh, yeah. I bet the legal team's out the wazoo.
That's probably the whole human resources division is just dealing with his shit.
Sexual
Sexual
harassment.
harassment. Yep.
Yeah. Now, this I didn't quite get all that much. Like, he doesn't need to really, like, burn his whole identity. He's Nick Fury. Like, anybody's going to recognize him anyway.
Chef!
It's like people who recognize Nick Fury are already like evil people or like super soldiers. You know, like he's not gonna blend in.
Yeah, like once you get to the point where you're the inside person of the inside circle and all that, you can't really hide. Like, I mean, unless you're like in the middle of the jungle somewhere or whatever. Even then, they kept tabs on Hulk.
I need you.
And you talk about you don't need to burn your identity and go off the grid. You damn sure don't need to burn your eye patch, dude. Nobody's gonna be like, "Oh, we found out where he is because we found his eye patch. He's in Ghana."
He's gonna buy a new one. What do? You burn your old eye patch.
It's like when somebody goes through a breakup and they cut their hair.
Yeah. But like in this little like shack, there's like guns and explosives that he just burns.
Yeah, it doesn't just explode. I'm just gonna burn these guns. Still though, he's a badass.
So cool. Tombstone.
Like they couldn't help themselves, right?
Yeah.
That had to be a conversation where they're like, "Yo, can we get away with like doing a Pulp Fiction joke here? No, we can't do
It's
that.
a kids movie.
Yeah, I think we can get let's do it. No, that's people will think that's ridiculous. I'm gonna carve it on the stone." See you later, son.
Where the hell does he just walk off to? Like,
Off to his trailer.
I have to go buy a new eye patch. There has to be at least one version of that line, though, where he says, "If anybody asks for me, you can tell them to fuck off." From Kiev. Not the country Kiev, from this dude named Kevin that I know.
Friend kiss.
Steve Rogers gets a friend kiss.
Yep.
Chris Evans doesn't.
it's a kiss on the dick.
Man, I feel bad for Sam Wilson though. Like, he just follows it. Like, he's obviously friends with Cap, but Cap's like, "Yeah, but this other guy's my actual best friend. Can you help me go find him?"
Yeah.
And then in Age of Ultron, they make it known that like Cap's been doing stuff, and all Falcon's been doing is trying to find Winter Soldier for him. It's like,
Hey, new friend, go find my old friend.
yeah,
They even said that in Ultron. Like, he just shows up, right?
yeah.
He didn't just say,
It's just like, I've been dealing with trying to find your friend.
I'm not going to go save the world or anything. I'm just going to keep doing this missing persons case.
It's like Seinfeld with the Summer George or Summer Jerry and Winter Jerry or whatever. The Winter Me. No, I'm the Winter Soldier.
Credits. 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 Dun, dun, dun. Credits. Credits.
Well, I'm sure Shaun's happy that it's done, although I think he might have checked
Did
out.
he go to sleep?
He might have.
He falls asleep on podcasts?
Well, it's what, like 4 a.m. there?
Fair enough. Does this happen a lot?
He just doesn't get any plugs. But even these credits,
Badass.
I think, are awesome. No, we can't hear you, Shaun. Were you muted the whole time? Oh, now we can hear
Hey,
you.
now you can hear me.
Although we can also hear the movie.
There we go.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you for a good portion there if you were in this.
Ah, that's a bit fucking gay.
And here's our after credit sequence.
You're let down.
Which this dude was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
The scientist, right?
Yeah. So you can't add Gemma, but you can add that dude. Kind of annoyed at how little they used Strucker.
I agree.
Oh yeah,
He could have been a main villain, you
they
know?
wasted him. But they wanted to jump ahead, I guess.
And I think they're building his son to just take his spot.
I think his son died, didn't he?
No, they're still keeping him alive. He's in like a coma.
That's right, yeah. The whole kill me, just kill me. Kill me. My haircut's terrible, kill me.
But it was a shame that they barely did anything with Strucker. And then killed him. Like, why not just have him run away or like stay in jail?
Right. You know, it's an unpopular opinion, but I like this version of Quicksilver more.
Really?
Mhm.
I hate the accent.
His accent is very fake.
Yeah, that does suck.
She was dead.
You didn't see that coming, did you? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from like 8 countries.
Johansson and Gretel, we're here to eat your house.
We are here to pump you up.
Yeah, I can fucking fit in this fucking piece of shit off now. And you couldn't even hear me. That's fucking devastating.
Yeah, your Netflix knows you watch this now, so it's gonna keep recommending you watch it again.
So I hear you like Winter Soldier. Do you want to watch Winter Soldier again?
It's a good thing I can rate my shit in it. I rate the last one a 3-star. This one's going to be a 1-star.
If Netflix asked me if I wanted to watch Winter Soldier a second time, I'd be like, yeah. Like, I actually still consider this to be the best of the Marvel films so far.
Incredible Hulk.
Time I've seen it. Like when this was on like either HBO or Stars or whatever, I would just leave it on. Like if it was on TV, all right, you're staying on.
Mm-hmm. Like no matter what part of the movie it is, you're just kind of like,
why? This movie's terrible.
It's not the worst.
I think it's the best. Give me this one, then get the first Iron Man.
The first Iron Man's pretty good.
Guardians is pretty good too.
Guardians put me to sleep 3 times.
What? How?
So wait, let me guess. Your favorite, other than Incredible Hulk, is probably either Thor: The Dark World or Iron Man 2, right?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man's enjoyable. Yeah. It's like an Ocean's 11 movie.
Ant-Man's towards the bottom for me, but I still kind of liked it. I mean, none of these movies I hate. Thor: The Dark World's probably my least favorite, though.
Iron Man.
I can't watch that movie. Like,
which one's Dark World? So the second one or the first one?
Second
one.
I prefer the second one to the first one.
Really?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first one's actually good. I don't like the second one.
We're friends. We have different
because you love me.
Everything I do. I can't quit. Are we still recording? Like this is going over credits.
Yeah.
Well.
Well, we have that other post-credit scene, right?
Is there? Oh boy. Someone may have hit exit.
I've exited a long time ago. I exited the first time I put the fucking film on.
Well, just like you exited a part of the podcast when you were muted.
No, I don't know what happened. I think my headset went to sleep.
I think that Marvel just used Project Insight and they were like, yeah, you can't bash this movie anymore. We're going to cut you off.
That was a good thing I got myself recorded in.
Well, it's a good thing that it's not Project Incest.
I think. I didn't check my script recorder before starting.
Special thanks. I feel bad for the people that it's like, look, development leads, Jeremy Block, and he's just like, there I am. Like, nobody cares.
You just share their name in this thing.
Right.
Nobody cares about the fucking costume designers and fucking tech support guys and the fucking guy who grabs some lunch.
Yeah, the catering part's always weird. I never see like the catering listing or the drivers.
Nom noms.
Yeah, that's what it's listed under omnoms. But man, these like movie credits never used to be this long. And nowadays with like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, all these like big budget kind of things, it's like they go on forever.
These are just like union rules where like old Hollywood is just like 2 credits and that's it. Now it's like it's a credit the whole union that helped.
Yeah, you got to give credit to every visual effects person that worked on there. You got to give credit to like, here's the makeup artist that is the assistant to the hair for Scarlett, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like that's what happens. It's either like you give them like no credit, all credit. there's no middle ground.
Main title sequence by Sarovsky.
What up, Sarovsky? That's Sarovsky.
Great if we just heard in the background, what up?
That's so.
I'm Sarovsky.
That's Sarovsky. Fudgebacker.
Oh, look at my Snapchat.
I just noticed on the songs list, it says, it's been a long, long time, Trouble Man, and then score from Captain America, The First Avenger. Yeah, that one song, the whole score of the whole movie. That's like, I'm going to watch one of these movies, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Why watch it when you can hear it? Also, why is Ohio credited really huge?
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I missed the Mets
front and
game
center.
for this shit.
It's okay. The Mets suck this year.
Oh, here it comes.
And the cool thing is, you can say the Mets suck every year whenever you listen to this podcast.
Yeah, here is our post-credit sequence, where we've got Bucky checking out that same monument of
Himself.
R.I.P. Bucky Barnes, and it'd be kind of funny if that same kid was there and he just gave him another shh. So that was basically our tease for Civil War, a little bit of like he's getting his memory back.
Also, the memory back also has a soundtrack with it.
Yeah, of some like woman shouting. Ah! Captain America will return in Avengers: Age of Ultron. Pulling an old James Bond with that.
I like that touch.
James Bond will return in For Your Eyes Only. Well, that is it then for our fan tracks of Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Yay!
Your credits should be over if you are synced up with us. And if they're not, then you fucked up at some point. But final go around here. What did you think about it? Shaun, just go ahead and say it.
Oh man, I fucking love this film. Best Marvel
Damn right.
film of all time. It fucking sucked. I'd rather
Cheng?
get reads from Charlie Sheen.
Tiger
Yeah,
Age.
watch it a third time around.
I like this movie. It's definitely my like better Marvel movies because there's no like origin stories. It kind of just goes straight into action. And if there is like an origin story, it's like very fast.
Sam Wilson's like the only origin. He's kind of like, he runs.
Yeah.
He's got a green shirt.
And then like that's not nothing to do with his powers. He just flies by the end of the movie. So there's not even a connection to the running in the beginning.
He needs to be in The Running Man if they do a remake. Dace, your thoughts on Winter Soldier?
I like it. It's the light at the end of the tunnel for phase 2. So if you're marathoning through all these movies to get to Age of Ultron or whatever you're trying to marathon to get to, there's hope at the end of the tunnel.
God damn it.
Yeah, when we did that for to prepare for Age of Ultron, when we were watching those movies, we were all just kind of like, I'm gonna sit through Iron Man and Thor. Then we're like, ooh, Cap, ooh, Guardians.
On to Ultron!
Yeah.
Fucking Guardians.
Still weird as all hell that Ant-Man's the end of phase 2.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel right, you know?
Mhm.
And I said before, I still think that this is the top out of all the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. Hoping that Civil War tops it, because I want every movie to be better and better and better. But we'll see in a couple of weeks, or whenever I end up uploading this. But very, very last thing for us to do is just promote some stuff for you guys to check out. So let's go in the same order as before. Shaun, anything you want to put out there for plugs?
MySpace.com/Happy Pope. Yeah, MySpace, dude. What's wrong with MySpace?
You can check out his review on LiveJournal.
Didn't know that was a thing. On Zanga?
That's my train of thought. You just YouTube search Premier Pals, all one word. And yeah, that's basically it. My Twitter will be somewhere, probably, possibly. Who knows? This movie sucked. I'm drained. I'm gonna go to bed.
Cheng?
You could find me at everythingaction.com or Twitter, EVAction, or Facebook, everything.action, I think. I think someone snatched the domain name before we did it on Facebook.
Jerks. Dace?
I have consolidated everything to one thing, the DaceManShow.com. Everything's there. Saves me
so much simpler.
So good. Go there.
And for my side of things, follow Tony Mango, spelled out TOEKNEE Mango, at Facebook and Twitter. Follow A Mango Tree on those as well, and keep following Fanboys Anonymous on Facebook and Twitter, and subscribe to us on iTunes and Stitcher. Leave a positive review on iTunes. That'll help us out. If you're listening to us on YouTube, subscribe there, hit that thumbs up button and share it. All that stuff helps quite a bit. And stay tuned for all the stuff that's coming your way for Civil War. We're going to do the usual Minuteman review, a review point. I'll have a Making the Grade up as well. And who knows, maybe when Civil War comes out, we might do a FanTracks for that too, to kind of just make it, a threesome with the Captain America movies. But we are going to do more FanTracks coming up over the course of the next couple months.
Batman.
And if you have any that you specifically want to request, leave them in the comments below. Also, tell us what you think of Captain America the Winter Soldier. Are you on the Shaun side, or are you on the rational side?
Are you the American side?
Yeah, are you pro-America, or do you need to get out? Well, on behalf of everybody on the panel, and all those that couldn't be here tonight, I'm Tony Mango, and no matter what, we are Fanboys. See you next time, everybody. Geeks out.